11 a.m. on a Monday morning, and he's not here thanking me for being his boss. It's National Boss Day. Gift me something.
What time is it? It's like 1.
It's 11:42 in the morning on Monday, and I have yet to hear from my employee. What up? This is what it's like to have a dedicated video person just follow you. It's so weird. Did you know that last Saturday was National Bosses Day? Some of it's wholesome, but there's a lot of people simping. Is that just weird to me? I think that's kind of weird when you're just like, I just want to take a minute to let everyone in the world know that I love my boss because he does basic boss shit. And what's funny is, of course, National Boss Day is on a Saturday. Can't have a holiday on Monday. You got to get back to work. See, if it's National Boss Day, it doesn't have to be good National Boss Day, right? It's just National Boss Day, but it's implied that you're supposed to thank them for doing their job, I guess, and being fearless leaders. Dude, I can't count how many times I've read the phrase fearless leader, and like it's like you're Bob in accounting, bro. Whenever I think back to my bosses, I can remember exactly what they said to me. My engineering job, he sat me down with me, my boss's boss, and the HR lady. And my boss's boss looks at me and he goes, Josh, I can't have people like you in the organization. People like you are a disease. And then everyone becomes like you, Josh. That was my very, very, very first corporate boss. I had a boss when my little cubicle was like right here, basically in the break room. And I was like, hey, I can't focus when people are microwaving fish and other old smelly foods. And my boss goes, Josh, just put on some noise canceling headphones. There's one boss that I've never roasted in any of my videos, and it was the last boss I ever had. But even then, I wouldn't call her my boss. She was just like the person up here that passed down the work to me. But when I was like, I'm gonna get this done by then, she's like, okay, cool. I was like, I'm gonna get this done by then at home. She's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do this. Okay, cool, right? As long as I delivered on what I said, she was like, yeah, that's cool. And didn't think that YouTube was stupid.
Yeah, she supported you.
Yeah, she thought it was cool. And she's like, yeah, you should definitely do that. Like, it takes a lot to come on camera and talk about stuff that no one else will. I just think it's weird. Go on LinkedIn right now, type in National Boss Day. Mike, if you were to go thank your boss, would you write this long drawn out post on LinkedIn about how much you love them, about how much you care about them, and how much they care about you? And that's like, if I felt that way about anyone, I would let them know personally, not for other people, because it doesn't matter. I want that person to know what I think. Just do it in private. I don't want to virtue signal and be like, hey, look at me. I'll thank every boss I have. I'm a good employee. You can make me work overtime, and I'll still thank you for it because you were just pushing me past my limit. I had one boss that was like, Josh, I want you to know that if you ever have any questions or concerns, feel free to come to me. And so then I did. And he's like, I don't have time to answer these questions right now, Josh. And then, like a day later, he gets mad. He's like, where was this when I said I needed it? And I was like, I had questions about it. And I've been at a standstill, and no one else can help me. And now you're upset about it. He's like, well, maybe you should ask someone else. Also, where the fuck is my gift from my employee? It's 11 a.m. on a Monday morning, and he's not here thanking me for being his boss. It's National Boss Day. Gift me something. It's 11:42 in the morning on Monday, and I have yet to hear from my employee. Where's my National Boss Day celebration? Most of the posts that you see on LinkedIn are just bosses celebrating themselves but looking like they're being appreciated. Like when the company page posts the boss, you can see it. And then there are some posts which are just totally, my boss is a good boss because we put your health first by having an on-site gym. It's like, no, this is a business expense for the company and they get to maintain and keep assets. It's not for you. And the reason that they put on-site gyms is because they can expense that, and then when they do that, that's a healthcare initiative for their insurance plan, which lowers the overall insurance plan, which makes it cheaper for the company saves more money. It has nothing to do with being a good boss. They would never reveal that to you. So like that's why companies don't want to give you money. They don't want to give you like $1,000 for your at-home office. They'd rather just business expense those assets and keep them for themselves at the office, because if you quit or leave, then they get to keep them and you don't. Like there's some pretty wholesome ones on there, you know, but most of them are just like, there was one post where they made the intern do it. This is the intern in the video here, and then up here is the boss, right? So they make the intern make a video about Boss Appreciation Day.
National Bosses Day is a holiday that recognizes the hardworking bosses that continue to have strong leadership in the workplace.
In general, like in a nutshell, National Bosses Day just seems like don't forget about your overlords and say thank you. There was one in here that said thank you for keeping me around this long.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the CEO reposts it. Like I'm betting there's probably like these HR initiatives at these companies where they're like, it's National Boss Day. Sign this card, sign this card, sign this card, sign this card, so we can put it on LinkedIn and show that we care about our leaders here. I don't think that I'm ungrateful. Like when I had a job, I don't think that I'm ungrateful, but also like this is the agreement. I'm providing value to you, and you pay me. It's not like you're just giving me the money. It's not like I'm doing anything, like not doing anything for it. So I don't feel the need to be like, thank you for paying me. This is the agreement. Let me see what I got. Let me see my saved links. They're gonna see my mismatched socks and be like, the fuck is that, Josh? Let's see, what do we got? What do we got on the Discord here? Like this, right? Like treating your boss like a superstar, to me, is just really weird. I don't want to be treated like, what else we got? Oh, here's one. Here's one that makes no sense. I heard it was National Boss Day, so here's a picture of myself. This is really just a day for people. Here's one where they made, so National Boss Day was on Saturday, like a couple days ago. Here's one. What a great way to celebrate National Boss Day than honoring our great leader. Whatever, if you want to do this on Friday at like noon and then spend the rest of the day celebrating your boss, yeah, I can see that. You don't got to work. But this is Saturday. This is them coming in on a Saturday to celebrate what? Here's one. We're all seeking the same recognition, appreciation from our bosses. But the real question is, are we taking the time to recognize our bosses? Take 5 minutes and write out a thank you message. And here's exactly how to do it. Dude, LinkedIn will do anything. Acknowledge what you appreciate about them and why you appreciate it. Close. Thank you. Happy Boss Day. Send it. Emails get lost. Therefore, write your message on a piece of paper. Like here's one. Today is National Boss Day. I cannot miss the opportunity to give a huge shout out to my boss, the CEO of FutureWorks. 30 years of his career committed to pushing the envelope of what is possible, right? That sounds like crazy innovative Elon Musk. It's an HR company. Pushing the envelope of what is possible is an HR company. What are you pushing? Making interviews longer? What type of part would you be if you were a boat? The National Bosses Day, the time of the year we celebrate the top dogs. That's right. Remember, they're the top dog, not you lonely employees. Head honchos, big kahunas, boss ladies, kingpins, and big cheeses in our lives.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah,
That's what
yeah.
they call them.
I saw your Slack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
this-
his name was
Supreme Leader.
And then his name.
I'm excited to continue to work with you, and I am beyond grateful to call you my boss. Like, beyond grateful? Why can't you just be like, yeah, it's cool. I'm beyond grateful. What is the word for when you're beyond grateful? Is there a word for that?
Appreciative,
I think it's
but-
called simp. Like, here's one that's just kind of weird. Without any doubt, this dude is the best boss I ever had. But also, let me just CC the company page. They need to know that I did this. They need to know that I said thank you to my boss on LinkedIn. It's so weird. Like,
I will do that for your boss.
is it just not
You
weird
hire
to other people? Like, you can appreciate people without doing this. All these people that are watching this video are gonna be like, Josh, that's just because you never had a good boss. And you're right. That's not wrong. That's how I remember my bosses. Oh, the CEO's here. Oh, can I meet him? Like the CEO of my engineer job, he had his own office away from the cubicle farm because he needed privacy. Like us lonely peons here, we don't need privacy or any of that. So he got his own door, and then like whenever he would open the door, everyone's like, oh, the CEO's coming out. That's him over there. Like he was a celebrity. Where's Micah right now? And where is my gift about how this is what it's like to have employees that don't appreciate you. They're sleeping in on a Monday. It's 11:30 in the morning. Where are my flowers? Where my gift card? Where my LinkedIn post? It's so weird. It'd be so weird to actually feel that way. You know, if you do this, they're gonna look at your LinkedIn when you go get a new job, and they're gonna see how much you're simping, and they're gonna be like, wow, he's a real team player here. You don't have to do this. And the problem here is that the people doing this make everyone else that don't do this look like they're not good employees.
It sets a bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone has to hit.
The simps gotta, they're raising it up for just regular people that probably appreciate who they work with, probably okay with their job, but they're not coming on telling everyone that it's the love of their life, like they're married to it and that's their family. And if you don't do that, now suddenly you're a slacker because you didn't wake up on Saturday and tell your boss thank you. Or like one time I brought candy in for my boss. I think it was like her birthday or something, or not even. I don't know, but anyway, she had a little mailbox in her office and I just like stuffed all of her office stuff with candy, right? And there was no prompt for me to do that. I just wanted to do it.
Did you post about it online?
No, I didn't post about it online. I didn't tell anyone in the office I did that. I didn't care. This is for me to you. I just want you to know. Thank you for being flexible and, trusting me to do my work. And, you've been better than the other pieces of shit that I had. I didn't say that word for word.
A lot of the gift ones, I wonder if they're out of the employee's pocket or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, of course, this is paid out of pocket from the employees. They're not getting to business expense this,
Yeah.
but the bosses can business expense gifts to the employees.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, the HR lady at the company is coming around with a little paper. Saturdays,
Oh yeah.
best bosses day, and we want to do something nice. What do you want to give? You're like, what? I don't want to give anything. All right, that's what they did. They made us do that. They came around the office and made us sign things for the CEO. Yeah, I mean, if someone did this for me, like if Micah were to come and like honestly just give me something, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, it's whatever, bro. Go, what is this? Take this back. I don't want your money. I don't want your stuff. Go, just like we're cool, dude. It's fine. This is the backbone of our company. What about all the employees? They don't matter. They're not the backbone. No, it's just the people at the top, right? Just people simping for their company and their boss. All day. Thank you. I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to be under you. That's National Bosses Day. Hope you like this different filming style. I didn't feel like sitting here ranting, so Mike behind the camera here, shout out to Mike. Thanks for filming me. If you enjoyed National Boss Day, the fakest holiday on LinkedIn, I guess hit like. If you have any good content, you can put it in my Discord. Link for that's in the description. You can send it to me on Instagram. You can email it to me. Where's my present from my intern? Where's my present? It's National Boss Day.
So hard.
He's probably working hard.
You're such a good boss.
I'm such a good boss for letting him sleep in,
Yeah.